Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. I'm talking to you from Porto in Portugal and speaking on behalf of the Future of Europe delegation. First of all, I would like to start by saying that it was indeed a challenge to embrace such a broad topic, the future of Europe. However, our committee was aware that the goals to be achieved in the mid to long term require short-term action. So with one foot on the digital revolution and the other one on the emerging Euroscepticism, we drifted away from policy, particularly the one debated already by the other working groups, and kept our focus on precise measures that can be implemented right away to bring Europe closer to its citizens. Being so, what better way to start this than to start with education, actually? Our first measure aims precisely at the development of a unified political science education hub. Yes, there are already individual institutions offering full degrees on this matter, but no, such a vast amount of already existing information is not centralized, and it's not easy for us as citizens with no prior education on these matters to be informed on policy and to debate it with our peers across nations. There's no need for a degree to understand Europe, or at least there shouldn't be. As for our second idea, we would like to invite you to envision it with us. I'm talking about the creation of an European Citizens' Assembly. It's certainly bold for several reasons, but if implemented, we believe that it could definitely be a flag to be waved at a global scale. We want to see ensured the representativity of all countries in a virtual assembly that provides both an opportunity to debate, but above all, to introduce ideas on a universal suffrage basis to be considered for discussion in the European Parliament. And finally, our third idea aims to establish intercultural bonds while supporting a field that was particularly affected by the current COVID-19 pandemic, culture itself. We want to invite the trio presidency of the Council of the EU to create European-wide itinerant cultural events with a single program for the next 3 mandates, the following 18 months, and a shared showcase of emerging national artists in the audiovisual and plastic arts fields. Itinerant as it is, it should cover several cities through all the member states with, for example, closing events in the European capitals of culture. Of course, implementing these 3 ideas presents as a challenge as they are not just policy driven. Nevertheless, we strongly believe that the greater the challenge, the greater the impact. And if we ought to look into a strong and united Europe for the future, we have to start by uniting citizens and by giving them tools to trust and desire the European project. Thank you for your time.